flows through my mind, guided from above with messages of love. Ready to go? Welcome to Ruby's Mindful Tarot. Hello everyone, I'm back. Welcome to another reading. Today's energy, today's vibe, today's reading is just for general encouragement and advice for whatever you may be going through at the time that you press this video. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you do come across the video, trust that whatever messages connect with you are for you, despite the timing of when you see the video. Okay, before we begin, we'll do 4 mindful breaths. So just gently breathing in through your nose and then exhaling out through your mouth, letting go of anything that's causing you stress, anything that you're holding on to that isn't serving you well right now in this moment. Just let it all go. Let go past experiences, I feel called to say. Okay, so we'll do that now. So breathing in through the nose and then exhaling out through your mouth. Letting go. I feel called to say breathing in life. So let's have that in mind as you breathe in. And then letting go of past experiences, just for this moment, just for this video. Again, breathing in, and then exhaling out. Once more. Beautiful. Let me know how you feel. Do you feel a difference with that? Do you feel calmer, more relaxed, or maybe the same? Just take a moment to yourself to kind of check in and see how you're feeling right now and if that made a difference or not. Okay, as I was doing that last breath, the words thank you came to mind, so I feel it's necessary for me to just bring up the practice of gratitude. That might come up again in one of these readings, we'll see, but if not, this is for everyone watching so far, just gratitude and saying thank you. So keep that on your mind. Maybe there are things for you to be thankful for that you're not realizing right now. Okay, beautiful. There's 3 groups. We've got red quartz, turquoise and amethyst. If you're already connected to the colors or the group names, then that could be your group. And if you're not sure, you can watch the whole video and see what messages connect with you. There are no strict rules. It is what it is. Okay, so we'll start with this one. This is red quartz. As I picked this one up to place in my space, the feather was attached to it. So I feel that's necessary. Oh, see? And it's even attached to my finger. So I feel, and it landed perfectly on the red quartz crystal just there. Glad you saw that. But I'm taking that as to mean that your angels are right with you. They are stuck with you. They are right beside you. So I feel that's an important message for you to know. And feathers itself might be very symbolic for you as well. Or you might be seeing more feathers now than usual or in strange places. But your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, I feel to say spirit workers, they are working with you. Definitely. They're right there, holding your hand. Okay, I feel to read out the messages deck by deck. So, a personal issue reaches resolution. That's beautiful. That's full moon in Cancer. So any issues that you have been facing, a solution to it, a resolution will be coming. Or if not, it's already in progress. We've got meditate and contemplate. That's new moon in Pisces. Time to meditate, time to contemplate. I feel called to bring up what I just mentioned about gratitude. So maybe that could be a theme for you to meditate on and contemplate on. What things are you grateful for at this time, no matter how small it may seem. And we've also got blue moon, believe in the impossible. So whatever resolution or whatever goal you're wanting to achieve or whatever you're wanting to see happen, believe in the impossible, even if it seems unrealistic right now, or as if it's even if what you're really wanting, what your heart desires, even if it seems impossible to you right now, believe that it is possible. Okay, Yeah, feathers are definitely calling you. Okay. I feel called to say yellow. So maybe that's a colour that's been getting your attention recently, or that could be your favourite colour. Yellow is coming up. Something specific, actually. I'm not sure what it is. You'll know how this relates to your life, or you can just be on the lookout. Not actively, but when it comes up, you'll know. But yeah, something specific is connected to yellow. Like visually. Like a piece of, I'm not sure. I'm not getting anything else, but something yellow. So maybe a yellow feather or a yellow object. Something yellow is coming your way, I feel called to say. Okay, we have number 20, prayer. Beautiful. That connects well with your meditate and contemplate card. And of course the colour here is red, connected to your crystal. Beautiful. Some of you pray, some of you might have prayer beads or crystals or things that you like to have as you meditate or as you pray, as you do your spiritual work. This is a message for you to continue. Beautiful. And you have number 37, the mountain. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to read the message for that. Okay. The mountain comes to a reading when you are relying too much on your rational mind. You've lost sight of the bigger picture by obsessing over tiny details. Without a higher purpose, these details will become meaningless and get lost in a sea of confusion and doubt. You're in need of a new perspective to remind you of what really matters and to see your situation from a much higher view. Connect with your intuition and ask yourself, what am I reaching for ultimately? You are ready to ascend to greater heights and take on new challenges. And to add on to that, again, gratitude. Beautiful. I'm hearing that's it. So those are your messages, group 1. Red quartz. If you have red crystals, you can connect with them at this time. Feathers as well. Yeah, I'll just show you this. Beautiful. Sacred, I'm hearing to say. So like protection, sacred. Like my hand really wants to protect this. So this could symbolize you, like the universe, your spirit guides are really protecting you and holding you in a safe and sacred space. Ooh, lovely. Okay, so that was you, group 1. We'll do one mindful breath, like we did in the very beginning, and then I'll move on to group 2. Okay, so breathing in through your nose, clarity and scent. That's what the words I just heard, clarity and scent. So breathing in. And then exhaling. Lovely. That was quite specific, clarity and scent. We'll see what that relates to. So this is group 2. We have turquoise crystal. Turquoise is usually connected to the throat chakra, which is about communication. So maybe that's why the words clarity came out. We'll see. Okay, we'll go over here. Hiding. That came out. I'm just looking at, as I was shuffling just now, one of my blue pens stood out to me, and it's behind a few other pens, but it looks as if it's hiding, and I feel that's relevant to you in some way. Maybe you're hiding. And even this turquoise, if you can see, the color blue is like hiding behind some of the black areas. So we'll see. Maybe you're restricting or kind of holding back on things you really want to say. Loving, encouraging messages for group 2, what group 2 needs to know to help them with their journey. That's for you as well. Okay, quite a few messages. feel called to say relax your shoulders, group 2. So some of you might be quite stressed and holding a lot of tension in your body, particularly around your shoulders. If that relates to you, take this opportunity to just gently breathe in. And then as you exhale, release the stress from your shoulders. You have the ability to do so. Okay, right, those are your messages. So let's see. Those are your cards. Okay, we'll go here. You have trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So stop rushing, I feel called to say. The colours here kind of look like this turquoise as well, if you can see. So there's like blue, not sure what that is. There's water. Like the blue sea and these grey-black rocks and trees. Kind of looks like this crystal. But yeah, trust the timing. That's your first message. Time is not running out. No need to rush. No need to rush. Lovely. You've got waning moon. What do you need to release? I think I just mentioned a moment ago about stress, like releasing that tension from your shoulders. But also take a moment to kind of check in with your intuition and just with yourself generally, if there is anything else that you need to release right now. Things that aren't healthy for you, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, practically. What do you wish to let go of, even if it's just for a moment or a period of time? Yeah. Nighttime as well. I feel nighttime is special for you in some way, so that might be the time where you really do relax, or where you have some quiet and peace, or where you just feel maybe more energetic. I'm not sure, but something about nighttime for you is quite special. Or that might be a good time for you to meditate, pray, to kind of rediscover yourself in some way. Beautiful. We've got number 2, accept your gifts. What are you gifted at? I feel like you know, but you might be hiding. Again, that's the word that came up for you. That came up for you in the beginning. Accept your gifts. So I feel like you might know them, but you're hiding them, either from yourself or from the world. Maybe that's something you need to release. Release the feeling of hiding yourself or hiding your true passions, your true gifts. Let me show you this card a bit closer. I'm drawn to that blue butterfly as well, and how she's kind of looking towards it. Yeah, accept your gifts. No more hiding. Embrace them, develop them, and then at the right time, share them. Beautiful. Okay, we have this one which flipped over. It's number 44, you are sacred, which is amazing because I think that's what came up in the first group. So again, with my readings, you might be drawn to 1, 2, or all 3 groups. It doesn't matter. So some people who was drawn to the first group might also be in this group. But yeah, either way, you are sacred. That's something for you to know, to remember, to say to yourself as an affirmation daily, to write it, to draw it, to paint it, to sing it, most of all to believe it. You are sacred. Embrace in more me time as well if you can. We have number 9, fern. Again, the word hiding is coming out. You can see visually from here, this woman is kind of behind the tree a little bit, like covering her face. I'll read the book for this in a moment, but hiding came up again with this one. Some of you might be quite fearful, because hiding's come up quite strongly. Fearful of being seen, fearful of being known in some way. I'll read that now. Okay, I'll read quite a bit of this, I feel called to do. Ferns begin to sprout during the early days of spring, breaking through damp, packed winter soil. At first, they are curled inward and compact until they free themselves from the constriction around them. But once they rise above the heaviness and the darkness, they are free to unravel and expand into the world. Pulling the fern card is an indication that you may have some lower vibrations swirling around you. Perhaps you have toxic people in your life, such as a cruel co-worker, a critical parent, or a gossiping friend. It's easy to get trapped in lower vibrational energies, especially when that is what you know. But you are an enlightened soul and can rise above through the negativity and stagnation. Fern guides you to reach for the light, even when there is only darkness surrounding you. Ooh, I feel that's powerful. I'll say that bit again. Fern guides you to reach for the light, even when there is only darkness surrounding you. Meet negativity with high vibrational energies like compassion, curiosity, and empathy. Those are some keywords for you. Compassion, curiosity, and empathy. Staying in your light helps others to remember their own. Lost souls could simply need someone who is willing to listen with a loving heart that is free of judgment. If nothing else, staying in your light protects you from those who are not ready to have a joyful and heart-centered experience. Oh, that was beautiful. Please go back and listen to what I just read out again if you feel called to do so. That was a lovely message. We have number 37, Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. I feel that connects quite nicely to the previous fern message. Be generous of spirit. Also to be bold, again, about reaching for the light, even if there's just darkness surrounding you. Be bold, go forth, go forward. No more hiding. No more hiding, you are a lion. Come out. I'm hearing come out wherever you are. So for you to expand, for you to come out. Beautiful. And we have number 25, Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Any lessons, any difficulties that you might have gone through, take a moment to learn any lessons that was there for you to learn and then move on. Learning from the past. Also learning about yourself as well. I feel to give the example of, like, if there was a situation where you reacted in a certain way and then that situation comes up again and you choose to react in a different way, that's growth, and that's you learning from the past. I just feel called to bring that up. I feel called to just leave it here for a moment before we move on. But I don't want to pack the cards away yet, so perhaps you need to see them. Okay. So take a moment to look at this. Take in the messages that was just given to you, or that related to you. Accept your gifts. No more hiding. Come out. Learn from your past. Know that you are sacred. Release any tension. Release any stress and negativity that's seeping into you. And trust the timing of things. Time is not running out. You are at the right place on the timeline, I feel called to say. Okay, that's lovely. Right, those are your messages, group 2, Turquoise. If you're interested in like healing work, either doing that yourself, I feel it's important for you to focus on the throat chakra. That's about expression, truth, clarity. Yeah. Okay. I feel called to show you this card again. Number 2, accept your gifts. we'll do 3 mindful breaths and then I'll move on to group 3, Amethyst. So breathing in through your nose very slowly and very calmly. And then breathing out the same way. Again. Once more. Lovely. As I was doing that, the message of slow it down came out. That might be why I felt called to guide you in breathing very slowly. So that could be a message for you already, to just slow things down. You might be in a state of rushing. I feel called to bring out this deck for you. This is How to Love Yourself cards, affirmations by Louise Hay. So yeah, slow it down. That came out. Slow down your breathing, slow down your movements. Slow down. Ooh, okay, I'm drawn to pink. Pink, higher heart chakra, love energy. Okay, there's lots going on. Right, we'll start here since I pulled that out already. Right, let's get an affirmation card for you. This is group 3, Amethyst, purple. Purple, purple, purple. Affirmation card for group 3. Okay, there we go. Right, we have three cards for you. Perfect, because you're group 3 as well. Okay, so you have I Let My Light Shine. Once again, some people from the other groups might be here as well. So for example, that one reminded me of group 2, needing to come out and let yourself shine. Some of group 2 might be here as well. Okay, so I let my light shine. I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being. I accept it and say so and let it be. Oh, sorry, let me read that again. I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being. I accept it as so and let it be. Beautiful. I let my light shine. Your next affirmation card. I rejoice in my unlimitedness. Nice. Okay, that says, I am aware that I am pure consciousness. I am one with all life. The word connection came out to me. Find ways for you to connect with the world. That could be with certain groups of people or not. That could perhaps be with nature in some way, or just connecting with things that connect with you. I am aware that I am pure consciousness. I am one with all life. Connecting with nature, plants, animals, certain friendships, certain crafts. It will come to you naturally. Your last affirmation card. If I follow my inner wisdom, I am at peace with my own being. I completely trust the intelligence within me to guide me to the right path. The universe supports me in every possible way. That's lovely. If I follow my inner wisdom, I am at peace with my own being. I completely trust the intelligence within me to guide me to the right path. The universe supports me in every positive way. Sorry, I think I said possible before. So the universe supports me in every positive way. Let me see. Okay, lovely. Those are the affirmation cards already, group 3. I feel called to kind of give you a hug. Oh, I feel like that's what you're in need of right now. It's a warm embrace, a loving hug, motherly hug. Oh, it's too much. Some of you might be going through a stormy season or a rainy season right now. Not just the actual weather, but within your own life. So you might be going through a period of difficulty, confusion, things happening like back to back. Too much, I'm hearing to say. There might be too much going on. Ooh, okay. You will be okay. You will be okay. It's important for you to believe that as well, that you will be okay. The universe doesn't want to punish you. I feel called to say that as well. It might feel like that at times, but that's not true. Okay. Right, let's see. So you have number 21, nettle, action. I'll just turn over all the cards first. You have number 1, calendula, purity. So like childlike energy, purity, comfort, I feel called to say. Comfort, that's a key word that I'm hearing for you. So perhaps you're in need of a lot of comfort right now. Yeah. We have number 45, parrot spirit, watch your words. So that could be the words you're saying to other people, but also the words you're saying to yourself, either out loud or in your mind. Words are very powerful, so just be aware of that. Speak things that you want to happen, so try not to repeat negative things. Even if difficult things are happening at the moment, try not to kind of ruminate over them or to constantly talk about them. Try not to constantly talk about them in a way that creates more of what you don't want. Of course, talk about any worries to help kind of heal from that, but try not to over speak on the matter. So once you have spoken about it, you've gotten it out, let that go, move on. Don't relive the issue time and time again. Okay, we have number 13, cat spirit, claim your independence. We have wombat spirit, being at home. That relates to that comfort keyword that I was hearing for you. Being at home, being comfortable. Light a candle, I feel called to say. Okay, we have number 39, thunderstorm. I feel called to say embrace the storm when I see this. So again, I do sense for a lot of you in this group 3, you're going through a lot. And to some people, and this doesn't matter, but for some people who you may tell your experience to, they think it's not that big of a deal, but of course, life is subjective and this is your life. So if you feel as though you're going through like a thunderstorm, rainy season moment, then that's true for you. That's your truth, and that's okay. But anyway, from this card, I'm sensing for you to embrace the storm. So as you can see, the man's kind of, he has his arms back and his arms, head and even leg back, and just allowing the storm to do what it's doing, which is quite a powerful message because every experience is shaping us in some way. So whatever you are going through at the moment, that is also shaping you to be an even better version of yourself, or more specific version of yourself that's needed for what's coming in the future. Ooh. Beautiful. And we have number 42, wild winds. Interesting, with thunderstorm and winds. Okay, I'm going to read the books for some of them, and then those are your messages, group 3. But do take in what I've said so far, because I feel it's very necessary, very, very true, very important. For some of you, I feel it's necessary for you to pause the video here so you can take in what I've said so far before you watch the next part of me reading the messages from the book for some of them. So if you feel called to, pause the video here. If not, then continue watching. Okay, so 42 wild winds. Do you hear the whispers in the wind? Have you ever been alone in nature when suddenly you hear a word or a sound, but no one is there? Earth Mama speaks to us in many ways, but it takes time and practice to hear her with clarity. At first, you may wonder if it's just your mind playing tricks on you. Do not allow doubt to block the wisdom of the earth. I'll say that again. Do not allow doubt to block the wisdom of the earth. The Wild Winds card commonly appears when a spirit or the universe has sent you messages in the form of synchronicities or patterns, like recurring numbers, symbols, colors, and shapes that you missed. This card is a nudge to open your This card is a nudge to open your senses to the messages that you have been closed off to. Sometimes a message can be so clear that it becomes overwhelming. Other times, messages are so subtle that you must be completely calm and still to see them. Either way, you are being called to make sense of the little clues being left for you. To do so, you must listen to your heart and trust that you know what is being presented to you. Don't overthink the synchronicities that come into your life. Do not try to approach them with logic and reason. Feel them in your spirit and know that your first instinct is often the correct one. Cat Spirit. This may be the time you are facing some unpredictable situations. Are you hesitant to take a risk? Too cautious to jump into something new because you fear you can't trust yourself? Cat Spirit is saying go for it, because you will land on your feet. If nothing seems to be going according to plan, there is a reason. If nothing seems to be going according to plan, there is no reason to worry. Cat Spirit loves to mix it up, and these seeming upsets will actually bring you some wondrous and unexpected opportunities. Get ready to pounce, as you may be called to jump into something new at a moment's notice. At this time, your instincts are keen and your intuition is sharp. Remember, even a temporary failure can lead to a spectacular success, so embrace the adventure. You are sure-footed and you can trust yourself. Okay, this is number 1, Calendula, Purity. Calendula resembles the sun, a radiant bright yellow or orange flower. It grows easily and spreads its joyful self across gardens, symbolizing the gesture of universal abundance. Calendula's gentle and abundant power reminds us of the realms of light. Don't allow pain from the past. Oh, did I say that before about the past? Don't allow pain from the past to disable your ability to dream a new life. Calendula represents the pure impulse to create, vitality, and creativity needed to step into a new journey. Lovely. Okay, and 21, nettle. Okay. Physically, the elemental fire within nettle activates to purify and strengthen. Emotionally and mentally, it directs ambition, sharpens intellect, and ignites leadership. On a spiritual level, nettle has the power of snake medicine, granting us the power of fire to transmute and protect. Nettle medicine teaches you on a personal level to be strong, protective, and able to handle life in its complexity. You meet difficulties with patience and confidence. This allows for emotional maturity and avoids frustration. Don't withdraw your energy in the face of discomforts. If you have drawn this card today, there is a need within you to transmute some action, thought, or desire. Release the outer skin of your present identity and draw upon the powers of fire to lead and act. Wonderful. So that was you, Amethyst, group number 3. I feel your message was quite powerful, as all the messages, but definitely that one. That is quite fiery and strong and direct, and definitely needed for you to know at this time. Okay, so those are the 3 groups. Let's do 3 mindful breaths before we end. Okay, so breathing in through your nose and then exhaling through your mouth. Again. One more time. Beautiful. Lovely. I feel called to say, and this is for everybody or anyone who this connects with, just for you to listen to your body. So if you need to rest, rest. If you have a long to-do list and you only got 2 out of 20 things done on that list, that's okay. Listen to yourself. And that relates to me as well right now, because I feel quite tired. Okay. Thank you for everyone for listening to me speak. I will be back soon. I hope these messages related to you. If so, you can like the video, comment, or share the video with someone who you feel will benefit from some or even all of these messages. I feel to just draw one more card from this How to Love Yourself deck, and this is for everyone. Okay, just to end on this. One affirmation card. Okay, 2 came out. I'll read both. So, I speak and think positively. This is for everybody. My current thinking shapes my future. If I hear myself using negative or limiting words, I change them. I appreciate others for who they are. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. That's important. I'll say that again. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them, so they have to learn that themselves in their own way, in their own time. They must do the work themselves, and they will do it when they are ready. So that's important for some of you to know. Beautiful. Okay, thank you for listening to me speak. Please like and share the video if you feel called to. No pressure. And have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. Okay, bye-bye.